Hi, welcome to my Classic 2000 AD video. Yes, today we'll be looking at two classic progs, Prog 487 and 488. Let's dive into those progs. When the ectoplasm hits the fan, Prog 487, published the 30th of September 1986. Cover here by Brian Talbot and his nemesis with his big old sword. On the inside front cover we've got the Tharg's Nerve Center with the letters and the cutout coupon to vote for your favourite thrill, and the first page of Judge Dredd by Brendan McCarthy. Some great black and white art there. So it's Atlantis Part 3. Gorgeous art, some duotone there, Dredd with his weird wide helmet. So this Atlantis story involved Dredd going to Atlantis, which is halfway between Megacity 1 and Brit Sit. You've got characters that look a lot like they're from Tank Girl there, in the bottom down corner there, and we've got the last part, Next Flight from Atlantis. And the next thrill is Metalozoic, the Pat Mills and Kevin O'Neill. It was in DC. It was published in DC in colour and serialized in 2000 AD. Amazing art, so detailed. Kevin O'Neill at his peak, but I have no idea what is going on. It's absolutely bizarre. Gorgeous art though. Just look at the art. Never managed to read it. Very weird, but just gorgeous. And the last part here, lots of giant robots there, and the next prog, soft and squishy. And on this other page we've got classic advert, Battle, Dungeons and Dragons, and another reservation coupon, and Halo Jones there. Oh, centre pages, Nemesis the Warlock, Brian Talbot. Such gorgeous artwork. He is my favourite Nemesis artist. Absolutely. Look at it. Oh, look at that page. That is the best. While we gaze at these wonderful Brian Talbot pages, did you know that the #1 song in the UK the week that this was released was The Communards and Don't Leave Me This Way? Classic piece of 80s pop there. Not a huge fan of 80s pop myself, prefer the 90s. And it's the end of Nemesis. Now we've got Ace Trucking Co., the Carpetbaggers. I am not a fan of Ace Trucking Co. No, Bernardi's art is like, I like it. Slaine art's great, but I've never got it. It's never been funny. Oh no, it's the fix. It's not amusing to me. Shame. People like this, but it's not for me. No. But this Strontium Dog Rage, absolute stone cold classic. This is all about Johnny Alpha getting revenge on Max Bubba. He killed Sternhammer, spoilers, and by pinning Johnny and Wolf out in the desert, and Wolf died, and this is Johnny Alpha coming back for revenge. Great character design on Max Bubba, just basically like a plastic bag over his head. That's what he looks like, but look at that, perfect. It's queer art. And back, lovely coloured art there. Brendan McCarthy making a second appearance in the prog, with Sooner or Later, with words by Pete Milligan. And that was Prog 487. And the second prog we've got for you today is Prog 488, with a gorgeous Brendan McCarthy colour cover. Published on the 20th of September 1986, and the Communards was still at #1. Let's have a look inside. So the inside cover, as standard, Tharg's Nerve Center, Lots of... And the final part of Judge Dredd Atlantis. Now, of course, this is the story that introduced the Britsit judges with their ridiculous lion helmets, and many stories followed with the Britsit judges. There was a spin-off, Armitage, named after that wonderful toilet brand, about the Britsit judge. Lots and lots of stories came from this very first one, with the gorgeous Brenda McCarthy art again. Lots of lovely duotone. Really great. And more adverts there. BMX oil for every child in the 80s had a BMX, and of course Swamp Creature, Dungeons and Dragons. Oh great, we've got Ace Trucking Co. I've got nothing to say about this, so I'm just gonna sing a dirty song. What do you do if you want to have a poo in an English country garden? Pull down your pants and suffocate the ants in an English country garden. Do 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 do. That's all I know of that song. Anyway, Carpetbaggers, ridiculous story. Got a half page here. Okay, and adverts. Oh, look at that, Doomlord in Eagle. That had the photo strip that creeped me out as a child. Absolutely did. So, middle pages, Metalzoic, in colour this time. Again, gorgeous art by Kevin O'Neill. Bonkers story by Pat Mills. Now, this is 1986, so they were just about to create the brilliant and genre-defining superhero killer, Martial Law. I think Martial Law came out in 1987, so I would have thought that they were probably working on this, on Martial Law, after they finished Metalzoic. I'd loved Martial Law. I think that's when I was introduced to Kevin O'Neill's art as a kid. Now, this is really interesting. Look at this. A Future Shock by Neil Gaiman and John Hicklington. Two people you wouldn't think would work together, but they have. Very early Neil Gaiman Future Shock here. You're never alone with a phone. Very prescient. I mean, looking at today, everyone's got their phone, and you are never alone if you have your phone, because you can watch YouTube videos of old copies of 2080 like this. Like you could be watching this on your phone right now. Yeah, very good. Future Shock, weird art by Hicklington. Another advert for a future story in Judge Dredd, and back to the Stone Cold classic Strontium Dog Rage. I mean, it's pretty grim, this. All of Max Bubba's cohorts are being picked off. Look at that. Ah, he's dying of being poisoned by some weird thing. Ah, he's dying. Everyone's dying, and it's Johnny Alpha. Endless. Oh, look, he gets eaten to death by weird scorpions. Really gruesome. And then what do? They make a really bad Bubba Job Week pun at the end. I mean, 2080 copywriters, what are you doing? And finally, you've got Sooner or Later with Brendan McCarthy art, making this a very Brendan McCarthy heavy prog. Front cover, back cover, and full Dredd story. And that was Prog 488.